Everyone. My name is Nikhil, and today I am going to discuss with you something really interesting which happened a couple of weeks ago. So that is related to the DeepSeek harness, and this time DeepSeek did something really interesting. They usually open source or provide their open weight models to the community, but this time they provided the harness. So how it is going to change what we are seeing right now in the AI industry, and what are the use cases or benefits from it, that we will discuss in a minute. But here my objective is to provide this information to you completely and in a very quick time. What is a harness? So you already aware about the AI models or the LLMs. So LLMs generally are the brain. So those are the stuff which are responsible for doing the main logical reasoning, answering, or anything at all. But harness is the one which generally provides the environment to the LLM. So it is the surrounding system. So just think in this way that you are using Cloud Code, VS Code, or client to or Codex to communicate or build your projects, right? So there is the harness. Ultimately, you can have the, let's say, cloud opus model in all the different environments. And if you ask it, it is going to behave differently. So that is where the harness comes. So harness provide the model, the tools, skills, session, sandbox, storage, agent, load, scheduler, UI, or anything, whatever we are saying. So it's a complete package which is responsible for doing the job. So in the like last couple of years, what we saw, those are mostly towards the harness, let's say cloud code or codex. But at the same time, the issue or the current implementation is that is built with the close or deeply coupled elements. So you can see model and tools and skills, everything is like deeply coupled. Earlier in the beginning, you may be aware that right now cloud.md is like a file which is respected by various tools, the CVS Code or any other stuff. But earlier that was not the case. Everyone was doing something else. So Codex was using agents.md and they still use it. But again, the point is that there is no straightforward approach and now they are completely decoupled. So you cannot change how Cloud Code or Codex is behaving because two problems. So once it is not easily available or open source. Second thing, you can do it, but you can just do a little part of it. Let's say what you can do, you can just change the API endpoint. You can just choose the model. So you can maybe redirect it to open root or instead of using let's say cloud models, let's say Opus or anything like that within the cloud code, you can use something else, maybe open AI models. So here what actually this DeepSeek did, they provide this harness and the way they build it, that is really interesting. So they use a Chorus framework. Again, it is their own. And what it did, it creates everything composable or in a way that it is a plugin. So whatever you have within the DeepSeek harness, it could be memory, tools, even model. This could become a plugin. So let's say if you want to change the plugin or model, then you can just create your own plugin and you can just replace it. At the same time, you want to use a different kind of session or you want to use a different kind of storage system, you can just create a plugin and you can just remove what they have. So again, it is really interesting because it allows people to do so much more compared to what they are able to do with the restricted harnesses. So really amazing stuff. So there are few pages which I'm going to add you in the description. So this is the DeepSeek harness architecture. Again, it is based on the Chorus framework. Again, this is the framework which is responsible for managing the plugins, enabling, disabling them. And then here we have the page and it is pretty straightforward. You can just go there, you can run the npm commands and then it is going to give you a UI panel, and from there you can integrate your projects models or whatever you want to do and it is going to run on this code. Okay, there are a few like very small steps which you need to do. There is a really interesting paper how they did it and what was the steps. It is mostly technical. If you are interested, please have a look and it is going to be really amazing. So my point, again, it is a very nice initiative by them because ultimately in the AI world, everything is mostly stagnant. Everyone is trying, I mean, Anthropic, OpenAI, or someone else, that okay, if we do stuff in this way, then hopefully we are going to have a better result. So there is how MCP skills and other stuff into the picture. Right now, this agent harness, it is going to be a part of similar kind of a stuff where we will see maybe in future, let's say after 6 months or a year, everyone is going to do something similar, or developers will have lots of opportunities or lots of ways to manually change things kind of stuff. So please look into this one if you find it interesting. That is going to be amazing.